What's up, Knife Tube? It's Diamond Cut Steel, and you guys are going to learn something today. Well, I don't know so much about learning something, but we're going to have a talk. And what that talk is, it has to do with the knife community, the steel boys, if you will. And it's something that really annoys me. I I love high performance knife steels as much as anybody, and probably more than the vast majority. I'm really into it. But it's something that I see constantly, and it has to do with this steel right here. Good old CPM Magnacut. Okay, where it really annoys me, and it's the steel boys, it's the redditors of the world. Anytime, anytime somebody says something against Magnacut, be it, oh, I wish on this model they would have put a more budget friendly steel on it. I love the model, but I don't want to pay that premium for it. For example, like the Leathermans with the Leatherman multi-tools with the Magnacut blade. Oh, I wish they would have put a lesser blade steel on there just so it'd be a cheaper tool overall, and I could actually enjoy using it. Well, see, here's the problem. As soon as you say anything like that, prime example, if I was to say something about this knife, man, I wish they would have put whatever LC200N. We'll say, I know they make them, but just for this example, let's say, oh, they didn't make a LC200N one. Let's just say that, and I'm like, man, I wish they would have put LC200N on this. Even though I didn't say anything bad about Magnacut, didn't say nothing bad about it. There's going to be an endless list of redditors or commenters that are gonna immediately jump on Magnacut's side, like you're attacking it or something. And what I see so much, and this is where it really irks me. And I actually just read a comment. That's what made me make this video. It was on a Leatherman tool, and it's the new one coming out, and it's got a Magnacut blade. And somebody said exactly what I said. I wish that they would have used a different blade steel so it wouldn't have been so expensive, and I actually could get one and feel okay about using it. And immediately, the peanut gallery, comment. Well, it's Magnacut. That's the toughest steel out there, so you can beat on it. Yeah, so it's 14C28N. So what that it just it irks me. Anytime somebody says something about Magnacut, you automatically get these people that come on, and that of course they're still know-it-alls, and they tell you, oh yeah, man, that's the toughest steel there is. It's so tough. You can go out there, you can beat on that stuff so hard. Okay, give me a Leatherman with 154 cm, and I can go out there and beat on it too. And see, all those ones that are sitting there and jumping to Magnacut's, jumping in to help them, or hell, I don't even know what word to use. Jumping into White Knight for Magnacut, and it's constantly the same thing. It's constantly the same thing. Just what I just said. Oh, it's so tough, man. Yes, that's exactly the steel that needs to be on there. That way I can take out on it and I can beat the hell out of it. Number one, you're not beating the hell out of that tool in the first place. I hate to tell you, but you're not. If I had this knife right here, and this knife is 14C28N, for example, or 12C27, anything I'm going to do with this knife, that blade steel will work perfectly fine for it. Perfectly fine. It's going to be very stainless. It's going to be plenty tough, and the edge retention is going to be decent, just like it is here. Nothing special. It's not great at one thing, it's just good at all things. That's what Magnacut is. That's why I call it a compromise steel. It compromises at everything to be great at nothing. But this video is not about Magnacut, me trashing Magnacut. I personally think it's a pretty good steel. Hence, I own quite a bit of it. This video is about all the steel snobs that just they lock onto a steel, or they lock onto a steel chart, and then they just go around repeating the same thing to everybody, like and it's so fucking annoying. Sure, is Magnacut a fine steel on that Leatherman tool? Yes. Is it going to be ram soft? Yes. Would you be just as fine with that blade in 154 cm? Yes. Would you probably get more edge retention than the soft Magnacut's going to have? Probably. It's a little small multi-tool knife. If you're going to do something with that blade that's going to break 154 cm or severely chip it out or snap a tip off of it, guess what? That same blade in Magnacut, if you would have broke it with it being in 154 cm, you would have broke it with it being in Magnacut. That's just facts. So I just don't understand why people do it. There's so many. They're in every comment section. They're on every knife Reddit. They're in every sharpening Reddit about any steel. And it seems like it's mainly the Magnacut lovers that are the main ones to do it. And I don't understand it. To me, when I read it, I laugh at them. I literally laugh at them because they're like, they feel the need to protect that steel. And the person didn't even say nothing bad about it in the first place. And see, what they don't understand, and where they make themselves look like real fools, on that Leatherman tool that he was white knighting for, because it's got a Magnacut blade, and it's so tough he can go beat the hell out of it. Let's just say that blade was 154 cm, like the one guy saying, I wish it was a lower cost steel. Let's just say they made a blade out of it in 154 cm and a blade out of it in Magnacut. With that size blade, the amount of material that's there, the amount of steel they need to create that blade in 154 cm is probably about $7 or $8 in steel. If it was Magnacut, it's probably about $15 in steel cost. Yet they're going to charge you damn near double for the tool. What would be a $80 or $90 tool is now a $180 or $200 tool. Yet there's $5, $6, $7 more in the blade, and that's it. Sure, you could say, well, it's going to be a slightly more wear-resistant steel. It's going to take a little longer on the abrasives. It's going to burn up a little bit more abrasives. Sure, it will. Over time, yes, it would cost more in time and abrasives, but not very much. Not very much, because number one, they're running that Magnacut at like 60, 61 Rockwell. So it's not going to be super abrasion resistant and just eat up belts. Realistically, the cost difference in that blade is, say, if the total cost in the blade for one in 154 cm would be, say, $10, then realistically, we'll just go ahead and say it would be $20 for all in for the blade and Magnacut. If Spyderco, for example, this blade right here, If this was 154 cm, their all-in cost would be probably, and I'm speaking on a small scale, like I don't know, they're buying a ton of steel, so the difference probably isn't as drastic with them. But say on a smaller scale, if I made this blade in 154 cm, my total cost to complete the blade, not including my time, just steel cost and abrasive cost, say it's $20. And now these aren't actual figures. I'm just work with me here. So say it's in 154 cm, the total cost in the blade is $20. If this is Magnacut, you can go ahead and say, okay, the total cost in the blade $35, maybe $40. That's it. Now, if Spyderco made this knife in 154 cm and sold it for 100, and made it in Magnacut and sold it for 200, well, you see the problem there? Okay, and that's exactly what Leatherman's doing, and that's what they're defending in this case. The cost of steel is not that drastically different. And again, they're sticking up for something that is making them look like a fool at the end of the day, and the stuff they're saying doesn't make no sense anyways. That's one of the toughest steels, so I can buy it and I can beat the hell out of it. Okay, you could beat the hell out of it with 14C 28N as well. Yet, I mean, the guy didn't say anything about that anyways. He just said, I wish they would have used a different, cheaper steel so that the price premium wasn't so drastic. And that's their defense for it. Well, that's one of the toughest steels, so we can just beat the hell out of it. And I know I'm going to have a reliable tool that I can beat the hell out of, and I can beat the hell out of that blade, and everything's going to be okay. It's a 3-inch multi-tool knife. What the hell are you beating out of it that if it was 154 cm or D2 or 12C27 or 14C, what are you going to be doing with it that you couldn't do the same amount of work with in the cheaper steel? Because if you're prying, if you're prying on it super hard and you snap the blade in, and it was in, say, 14C, guess what? If it's in Magnacut, you would have snapped it too. And again, you're not out there beating the hell out of that tool. You're just saying that. What you're really doing is opening a bag of chips with it in an Amazon box. In most cases. It's just, I don't know. It's why I kind of backed off of Reddit, because it's so bad on Reddit that it was literally making me mad. But they're everywhere. They're all over YouTube. They're all over Facebook. They're all over Reddit. They're really all over Reddit. And I just don't understand it. It's like they want to, anytime somebody's got something to say, they have something to say that tries to make them sound like they know what they're talking about, when in all reality, they're clueless. All right. Sorry, this was a rant and a ramble. Magnacut, there's nothing wrong with this steel. I think it's pretty good steel. There's nothing wrong with it. Is it a steel that I go out of my way to purchase? Absolutely not. Is it a steel that I wish they made this model in Magnacut? Absolutely not. In my opinion, it is a compromise steel across the board. It's pretty good it's okay at everything, great at nothing. And I'm speaking from a production heat treat type of scenario. Magnacut is a very good steel with custom heat treats. Small batch custom stuff, Magnacut's pretty damn badass steel. Production, it's okay. Nothing special, nothing great. It's just a decent steel. I know that I've had out in the salt water with this, that when I come out of it, it's going to look fine. I'm not going to have any corrosion. I'm not going to have any galvanic problems. And that's where this shines. But is this steel special to me? In no way. Absolutely not. So, sorry about the rant. I'm sure some of you will enjoy it. It'll piss some of you off. It is what it is. But the steel boys out there that don't know what they're talking about and they just go and say the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over, it fucking drives me crazy. Y'all have a good one.